sure anybody is here at the moment because YouTube just shut down worldwide. So I'll just wait. Can you guys see and hear me okay? We're like a half an hour late. Let's see. If I can hear myself, then yeah, I can. And I am still talking to myself. So I can adjust. Leave a comment in the chat if you're there. If you can watch, if you can see, if you can hear. Let's see if we can do this right. Hi, Charming Life. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, awesome. Thank you for joining. I know it's just you and I right now, but hopefully people will start catching on or test and see if YouTube is working. Oh, is working on getting it fixed. Brittany, I was ready at 7 o'clock. It is not Tamika this time. It is YouTube. It is shut down worldwide according to their Twitter account. So I was together. I'm waiting on everyone, and we can drop the locations and what we're doing and get this party started because we're already 36 minutes behind. Don't believe. Hey, Charming Life. What's your name? Your real name, if you want to share. Brittany, I posted on Instagram. It was like 45 minutes ago. I was up and ready on YouTube at 7 o'clock. Don't let me pull up the old live charts. I was ready to go. YouTube is having some issues. Sills? Is that how you pronounce it? Never mind BB's Crafts. She's just Brittany. Who else is all here? It's I can see you guys trickling in. Drop some names. Hey Mari. Sillis, how do you phonetically say your name? Am I saying it right? Who is working on this folio with me at the same time? Hey Jean. Oh, it's raining where you are? We don't have anything but the ice snow we had yesterday. It's very, very slippery. It took me like 45 minutes to get to work today because the roads were super slippery. Okay, Mari, well, I hope it's exciting for you. We're already starting out on the left foot since YouTube is having a problem. Hey, Lisa from Colorado Springs. Still less like Leslie. Oh, okay. Still less. It's pretty. Celeste, that's pretty. Where is everyone? We have Colorado Springs. Where else are you guys from? Trying to wait till some more people come in so we don't have to repeat any measurements or anything. Hi, Estella. We have Florida, LA, Colorado, I think, Texas. Yeah, it is very pretty. It's almost like Celeste. Celeste. I like that. I might have to steal that and name one of my dolls that, since I don't have any more children to name. You mind if I stole it? All right, we're just gonna give this a couple more minutes and then we're just gonna jump in. Who else is crafting? Sunshine Honeybees, hey girl, from the Bronx. Blessed Crafter, Tina Jolly from North Carolina. Thank you so much for sharing. Mud, hey girl, you back. Myrna's back. Alvina, the Latin girl, 34. Julia Satterwhite. My most girl, this girl is consistent on her posts, her comments. I love you for that, Julia. Everyone went to bed because the live is late. The live is not late, Brittany. Quit passing out rumors. I was here at 7 o'clock. Julia, yep. Anchorage, Alaska. Alvina is in Florida. Yeah, you gonna leave me alone. I'm gonna take that little wrench off by your name. Hey, Adrienne. Shades of Crafty by Adrienne. All right, 1 more minute because my husband has a session at 9 p.m. So I was like, he was like, how much time do you need on your live? I was like, we usually wrap up an hour and 30 minutes. You know, last time it was 78 minutes. So, you know, a little bit around there. So it was like 2 hours tops. So yeah, now that YouTube act the fool for 36 minutes, we're behind. I know, Lucy, right? I was ready. Yeah, I heard somebody else's live was like percolating or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Buffering. And it was like, dang, that's messed up. You get right into it and you got to stop. Luckily, I hadn't started yet. I would be kind of ticked off to halfway stop because I have a problem with transitioning and stopping. I don't want to get, if I'm not done with it, I'm not coming back. So I like to do everything all at once. And that's probably why I'm a fast crafter, because I feel like I'm going to run out of time and have to do something else, so I better get it done. Santa Ana, California, every day, all day. Windy City girl, hey, thanks for joining me. Let me guess, are you from Chicago? Just little thoughts. All right, we're going to get started because, like I said, we're already late. So, quick, yeah, you guys drop your, I knew it, drop your, either your YouTube channels or your states or city. Rainy NJ. Hey, Janice. New Jersey. City or state. YouTube name down so everybody can follow people. Get to know each other. Chat in the conversation. Because I've been sitting here for 36 minutes looking at myself. Waiting for the computer to work. I mean, YouTube to work. So anyway, we're going to make this folio, and I know it's upside down. This is the only way that I can get it to work. I can't put anything behind me or overhead. So we're going to make this folio that I have posted on Instagram, and let me show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you. It's actually a guest design team project, so I'll show you some of the items too as well. And this is what it looks like. It's super cute, and it's a shaker, which you really can't really tell on Instagram posts, you know, because it's a still. And then I have some cherries and some acorns. I have some lace and some more of these little cherries. I thought they were so adorable. So yeah, this is how this looks, and it's a cute little folio, and it closes by magnet, obviously, and that's the back. And I'll show you the paper in a second. So this is the folio. Now the one that how do you get into the swap? So yes, it's a Christmas one. You're making Christmas cards, Adrienne. So how do you get it? I have a video, Windy City girl, on my channel. It's called Swap 101. When you have time, search it and look at it, and you kind of get the backgrounds of it, the nuts and bolts. But basically, you just have to have crafty videos uploaded on your channel within the last 3 months. You have to live in the United States or have a United States address and not have flaked or been late in the last swap. You would sign up on the video that I post on YouTube announcing the new swap. That's it. So so this is the folio. All right, and this is how this opens up. So cute, like that. And then you have two. Now, when I told you I killed a paper pad, I killed a paper pad. This is literally strips left. So I just have the paper at the top. Somebody can journal down here and put 4x4 photos on the back. So that's a pocket there, and then this folds out like this. So cute. So you have a photo that can be here, here, here. Of course, here. Denise is back. And then on the back side, 1 and 2. So you have those, and then you have that repeated down here at the bottom. So photo here, 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 and here. You have your mats right here. I only had morsels left, like these little strips of paper left from my paper pad. And then again, that folds out, and then that way. So a really easy project to make. And I like making these for the Christmas time to give away. These are great things to give away to family, friend, grandparents. They love a bunch of photos that they can flip through and say, oh, you know, whoever, let me show you pictures of my grandbabies. And, you know, they get to bring it out and all that kind of stuff. So it's already ready for them. Now, with this one, this is a smaller one. So I used 120-pound cardstock for this. I wouldn't suggest to do that, which I'm not going to do today. So I'm going to try something different. And I have increased the width a little bit so we can have room, because this is exact. So this is if you're doing this one, I'll have the measurements posted down below after the video, because I already have them written down. So I have them posted down below for both the one we're going to make today and this exact one. If you're going to do this one, this is if you using lighter weight paper, like 65-80-pound weight, because you're going to layer. You're going to layer on the front, you're going to layer on the back, front and back of all of these, and it gets thick real quick. And then, not to mention, you have to put your photos on here. So I don't know if I have enough room for photos with this as it is. So you can either do that, or you can start out your photo album with pattern paper and then just put the pictures on top. And then that's when you can use this one, ideally. So I'm going to make another cover for this book, because I don't want to waste any paper. I'll just have to make a cover for that, because this has a little bit of room, but not much for the photos. So what we're going to do today is a little bit bigger, so it'll be able to fit if you're using a little bit heavier cardstock. So so this is a guest design team project, or the supplies that I'm using are from Queen A Craft. And so what they sent was this cute little gift. It's a gift for me. It's a jot down book, little notebook, mini notebook. And then this is their hey Linda, good to see you. This is their little card, you know, just for quality control and things like that. Queen A Craft. So what I received was a couple dies. This says Happy New Year. I didn't use this. This was a gift included. I didn't pick that out. So I picked out what I was going to use. And then I have one that says Merry Christmas. So that's what I'm going to use here today. And then the postage, square postage dies. And this is, you get 6 of these, and they are stitched, and they're pretty nice, a nice size. So I used die 2 and 3, and I taped them together with some washi tape so that I could create my shaker that I'm going to need. But they're really nice. Postage dies. Nesting dies are really good for shakers. And also I got a little pocket. Now I'm going to put this in my planner. I'm not going to use this in any crafts. Put a little hole in here, or 2 holes in here, and then put it in my planner and use it for receipts and coupons. So this is just a clear little book. All right. And then finally, this is the paper that I used for the folio that I just showed you. This is called Christmas Day. It was 24 sheets of 6x6 paper. And this is how that looks. All right. Is everybody still here? The chat isn't moving. All right, I'm going to set that aside. The paper that I'm going to use here today is called Wintertime, and it's another 6x6 paper pad or paper pack, and you get 24 sheets. Will I do any more pearl adhesives? They're awesome. Who's doing pearl adhesives? You're quietly watching? You guys are supposed to be quietly crafting with me. Hey, Gabby's back. Hey, Gabby. So anyway, wintertime, 6x6, 24 sheets. And I had to supplement, or I think I'm gonna have to supplement this. So I have these 2 extra 6x6 that I'm including. Brittany, oh my gosh, that I'm including in this. This is what I could find that was closest to like this paper pad, and I'll show you this because in this paper pad they've included 2 tag sheets, which I can't use to mat. So I'm losing 2 sheets of paper because, like I said, at that other pack I used every single sheet. So we'll use these tags, you know, fussy cut these out and use them in the book, but I had to supplement because I'm going to be missing 2 mats. But I'll show you the paper here really quick. These are the designs. Really cute little deer in the forest. This is cute. 2 of each. Tiffany McGill is watching Chicago shows. So Brittany, she sent you instead, huh? That's that one. Okay. That is quite all right. I know where her loyalty lies. Linda, are you under the desk? Is $3.50 there? This one is so cute. This one and this one. So for my front cover, I've decided to use, I was torn. Where is it? I really like this watercolor one, but I'm gonna end up using this one. And I just need to find the other one. And we can get started. So, did you guys answer? Not under your desk? Oh, don't try to clean up for it now, Brittany. Hey, Tanya, you made it. So who is crafting along, like stuff ready to go? I want to know. I'm that person who's like, okay, I'm ready to do. If you mess up, I mess up. We're in this together. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do, oh, I took the papers out by accident. So I've done the cutting already because I didn't want to be pulling out, you know, putting my vagabond and making all that noise while I'm live. Am I pixelated? I'm super pixelated on this computer. Ooh, good job, Jeanette. Nope, you good? Okay. All right, so I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do, maybe I'll do the solid one since the last time I did the glitter one. And by the way, I'll be giving this one away tonight. I'm trying to do that. Trying to do that like I do lives every day, but because I usually make whatever it is that I'm doing. I don't usually cold turkey it, but I don't need 2 of them, so I try to give it away. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving this away at the end or in the middle. We don't know. So I cut this out in white cardstock, and then I cut it out again in the silver. I'm gonna mat it up a little bit so it can just be a little bit more sturdier when I put it on top of the shaker. And I just got to get my stuff together. I don't know why I picked this to poke it out with. All right, so we're gonna leave this one out. Ooh, who's making roast? Crock pot roast. Oh gosh, that sounds good. It's time for comfort foods because it is ice snow outside. I mean, it's icy. There's a little snow down where you have to just scrape shovel, but it's more so layers of ice. My pen has rusted in my glue again, but it shall still stick. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay this right on top. Not doing an offset or anything. Ariel is here. Hey, lady. Yeah, they're making me hungry too. I always come here hungry. That's because I get off work less than, well, it's like an hour and 30 minutes before I have to be on. So I just get stuff together, get dinner together, kind of de-work, and then get my stuff ready. I'm gonna poke this with the pen so I don't have time to eat. I usually eat right after. Woo, this thing got right back stuck. What is wrong here? I need to get a needle that goes with this glue, because apparently I'm not using the right needle, or it's in here too long. Barely art glue? No, I haven't. Oh, there we go. I have not tried it. Does it not get clogged, Tanya? I love this art glitter glue. I just gotta find a way to keep the darn I just find a lid for it. I keep losing the lid that comes with this to keep it from being, you know, gunky. So I just use a pen, which obviously I shouldn't because it rusts. It rusts in there. Has to be a stainless steel pen. Stainless steel pen. Where do we get stainless steel pen from? Yeah, apparently I'm not using the right one. Obviously, because it's not. It's rusting inside my bottle. And you can tell I don't use wet glue a whole bunch because for it to have time to rust. Probably use it. This is the last time I did it live. I don't open that very much. I'm a glue girl, hot glue girl. All right. So that's on there. And then the other thing I'm going to do with this glue while we can sit and wait is I've cut these out in heavyweight cardstock. And this is from the die. I got it all lined up. And then I've also cut it out twice in acetate. And hey girl, Polite Creations is here. And I cut it out in acetate too, so that I can obviously create the shaker. Now the last one, when I usually do shakers right on top of, you know, like a book or something like this, I don't make a bottom acetate piece, but and I didn't for the last one and it turned out fine, but I just figured I'd make one for this one. Sometimes it doesn't roll around as easy if you don't use an acetate piece, but yeah, shouldn't be a problem if you don't have it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take one of these ones from the bottom and line that on top of there like so. This one is a little bit sketchy because you can cover stick pin with a thin coat of clear nail polish. Oh, that's a great idea. Cheryl's Crafty World is here. Hey, lady. All right, I'm gonna put this right out here. I have to remember to look up. Sometimes where you buy the glue from sells the pins as well. Yep, that's true. I guess I could. I get it from Amazon. I'll buy this bottle. Well, I got one of these bottles, and then I just buy the large, the $13 bottle, and just refill it with that. All right, so this is the bottom. That's the top. Those are all done. And now we can just stick these together. I just kind of want these to be sitting and dry and ready to go. And we'll get started on the cutting, which won't take long at all. This is the longest part, to be honest, putting all of these together. And this is a deep impression stitch. I love it. Sometimes I can make these dies, you know, on my silhouette cameo, and then I'll put the faux stitching in, but it's awesome, but it's not the same as like a metal die when you have that whole stitched effect that I love. So we have Adrienne making cards. Somebody's cooking. What else is everybody doing? Are you guys hosting Thanksgiving this year with everything that's going on? Oh, Linda, I got it from Queen A Craft. This is actually like a guest design team project. So, yeah, Queen A Craft. Trying to keep your eyes open. Janice, are you sleepy? Oh, I'm watching to see what you do. Oh, huh. Working, labeling, packaging orders. Girl, go with your bad self. You go now. Gabby making a fried turkey. Oh my gosh. You know what? I know you guys are not going to like me for this, but I don't like turkey meat. Like, I mean, I will eat it, but I prefer to have fried chicken, ham, or roast beef on Thanksgiving. I know. Have you fried a turkey before, or is this your first time? I know, Gabby. I know. 9 and super bad weather. Oh, we had our bad weather yesterday. Does anyone take advantage of the AliExpress sales today? Ooh, Jeanette, I did. I was going to do a video on what was in my cart, but I forgot. I was like, oh, I was going to do a video on that. Like, that'd be kind of cool to see, because I want to see what's in other people's carts, other crafty people's carts. I guess I can do what did I buy, but I mean, who wants to watch that after the fact? You can't buy it. I mean, you can buy it, but it's not on sale. Yeah, I jumped all over it. I had a budget, and then I quickly blew that. Quickly blew that budget, because I already had things in my cart that I wanted anyway, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I'll wait for that. And I had to wait like 2 days when I realized that it was the 11/11 sale. I was like, oh, okay, well, I can wait. It's only 2 days. And well, I'm gonna grab my scissors. I don't like how this last one is lining up. Did I not do that right? Oh, there we go. Well, now I have to reglue it. But yeah, I got a lot of things. The alley sale ends, is it today? I think it's just today, Denise. You better hop on over there, do 2 things at once, listen and open up another tab. I don't know. I keep putting this on the wrong way. There we go. I keep doing that. It is a directional stamp. Like, it is. The latches do have to line up. All right. Good thing this is going to be glued to the bottom. Yeah, girl. Go over there and come on back. Tell us what you got. All right. Let's just clean off this. I have glue bits in here. All right, so that's done, and then that's done. That's finished. All right, now let's get to the cutting and the scoring. All right, so I'm using, like I said, heavyweight cardstock. You be back too? Okay, girl. Come back now. Y'all come back. Go on and shop till you drop, but come back. Tell us what you get. Judy, you might as well head over too. There's just going to be us 3 people who thought ahead of time and shopped, and we're just going to be talking amongst ourselves until these 80 people come back. All right, so we're going to do the what I'm calling the Folio Base. You got a split screen. Oh, you still here? Okay. Okay. Measurements. Now remember the measurements. You can try to write them down if you're crafting along, although I don't think anybody was crafting along. That's why I asked twice, so that means I can just go, and I'll have to wait and repeat the measurements. But at the end of this, I'll have the measurements down below. All right, so the first piece is 6 1/4 by 11, and this is the Folio Base. Where are we shopping? Miss Island V, we're shopping at AliExpress on the 11/11 sale. So this is the Folio Base. Okay, I'm trying to think which is better for me to cut and score, or cut. Because I cut and score. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to be confused. All right. So we're going to score this. Instead of coming all the way back. We're going to score this at, let's see, 1.5. Make sure we're all up here. 1.5. I don't know where Audrey and Cheryl are. They were here. They were coming, but I think they were waiting. I don't know where they went, but they should be coming. But yeah, I would have to go slow. And Danessa. 1.5, 2. Okay. Then 6 1/4. And 6 3/4. All right. And then we're just going to give those a good press with the bone folder. Nice crease, because we want to make sure we get everything lined up correctly. Nice and crisp. So I'm calling this the Folio Base. Done. Okay, and then we're going to do our, I just said fold outs. We have to make 2 of them. And they are cut at 6 1/4 by 11. I tried to keep everything kind of universal so that we don't have to do too much. All right, 6 1/4 by 11. And it says to make 2. Okay. This is the 110-pound cardstock. I did the 120 and it wasn't enough room to put the photos in. It'll be pretty tight, so I'm using the 110 pound from the same shop though. So 6 1/4 by 11. We're gonna score at 1/2 inch, and then 4 3/4, and then 9. All right, do it again. Whoa. 1/2 inch. Hi, Sonia. Hey, Brandy. Sonia, we just started. Like, literally, this is just the 3rd piece of paper. 1/2 inch, 4 3/4, and 9. All right, and then I'm gonna fold these over. All right, so do the same thing for this one. Yeah, so you got to get some of this. This is, like I said, this is not even 120 pounds. This is the one below it, but it's tough. All right, so I say I have to, on my little notes, I have to layer the base first before attaching it on my folio. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to miter my corners over here. You guys see me? I'm going to miter these little flaps, the tinier ones at the bottom. Did I do this correct? I feel like I looked up and something happened. No? Okay. All right. All right, so we're back to our folio base. And this is going to be, we're just going to cut down a sheet of paper because I got to cover it up some kind of way. Let me make sure I did this right. This is going to go down here. Okay, I got it. So I am going to use hot glue Yep, hot glue. You can use double-sided tape if you like. This is going to go the bottom of the square. So the bottom of the square mark that we just mitered went in this little space here. Just wanted to say hi. Okay, bye, Linda. And then this goes up. So I'll do the fold again. So we have this tiny little flap down here. That's going to go down here at the bottom. So that goes folded downward. Okay, so that's going to go right there. And then we're going to fold the next one down, and then this piece will be a pocket. It's going to go up. So miter your little corners, and then I'm going to use this hot glue and put it right on the edge of the folio. And glue that down. All right. This folds in, like that. First step's done. I always try to keep folding this down because honey, I knew I did something wrong here. I feel like I measured wrong. I was like, did I measure that wrong? I did something wrong. So I'm gonna have to repeat. I'm gonna have to repeat one of them. No worries. I knew I did that wrong when I looked up at it. I was like, I think I just cut it wrong. That's okay. Just rip this off and cut it again. And I can't look up at y'all. Can't look up. All right, this is the same one, 6.5 or 6 1/4 by 11. Score it half, 4 3/4 and 9. 1/2 inch, 4 3/4 and 9. Now that looks better. I think I might have scored it 3/4 of an inch instead because it was a little wide. Miter these corners. This one's gonna fold back. This one's gonna fold down. This one's gonna fold up. There we go. There we go. All right, back on track. And I'm gonna put this down here, and no one will know because paper's gonna go there. Well, you guys will know, but I'm sure you're not telling. Okay, so those are done. So now we're gonna do the fold out flaps. So I'm just gonna put that aside, and we're gonna make 4 of these. And these are 6 3/4 by 4 1/4. All right, so 6 3/4 by 4 1/4. 1, 2, and we need 2 more. 6 3/4 by 4 1/4. 1 and 2. Okay. And these are going to be scored at 1/2 inch. On one side, all of them. An inch. And 1, 2. This is the 3rd one, and the 4th one. Okay, and you just fold these over, crease them. I don't think yes I did. I think I mitered these. Yep. That's what I say in my notes, so I better listen to my earlier self. All right, so I'm going to miter these at all the corners. And that's just taking just like a little angle off the left and right side underneath the score mark. Okay. And then we're going to attach them. So now you have your flaps. This is how it goes, like this. All right. So I'm going to turn it sideways, pull them out, because we're going to attach the flap here and attach a flap there. And if the flaps are going down or tucked underneath. And I'm using my hot glue, and they're going to go right in that space underneath or in between both of those score marks. Okay, and flip it over, or I guess I can do this bottom one since we're here. And then we can flip it over and go to the other side. You'll see how when you get this done and you do the first one, how quickly it goes. You got all the measurements and stuff down. So we're gonna flip this to the opposite side and do the exact same thing. Oops. Feel free to use wet glue, dry double-sided adhesive. All of this works. There's no right or wrong answer. Well, sometimes there is, but in this case there isn't. All right. Okay, so that folds in like this. Now when you do this, you're gonna have to just kind of mold it over. I would increase it with the bone folder, but I would just kind of nurture it along. But you can, because it has to go over that. You can do, you know, like a little light rub. But these all fold down and these kind of go over. You hear that kind of fitting? You can just give it a light. And then that's gonna close like that. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Renee. Hi, Itany. Dorothy. All right, so now we have to close up these flaps, but before we do that, we have to lay down some paper. So I'm gonna scoot that over to the side, and I'm gonna lay down this sheet here for both of them. And this is 3 by 6. So I'm just gonna take this 6 by 6, cut it in half. And then, so following along, this is the fold. And I like to do offsets. So if you don't like to do offsets, then you can measure out, of course, the full piece here and, you know, put down your paper that you like. But I like a good offset. And then this way I can save a little bit of paper too, because I'm not going all the way down. So that's gonna go there. And I use wet glue for that. Thank you, Carla. Brittany timed out somebody. Oh gosh. I wish we can do that in life. Like your coworkers are irritating you or bothering you, something, push a remote and just says Cindy was timed out for food. And then here we're gonna do the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Again, I use wet glue. Yeah, Mindy, you late, but YouTube was late for like 36 minutes. We started at 7:36 is when we finally got on. But you can rewind it, and I'll have all the measurements down below once this saves. So now, no one will know. Boom. Now we just have to close these little flaps up, and I'm just going to use a little hot glue. I wouldn't suggest trying to add flaps on this. That's just going to add bulk. So just add a little taste of hot glue on both sides, That's why I have the mats at 4x4. They can fit in there. You can put a photo, that page or those 2 pages to our advantage, and use those tags. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this up because it's just gonna add bulk. Okay, so that's done. Now we can just go back and mat everything, and then we can put our box together. And like I said, the the shaker was the thing that took the longest. All right, I'm going to mat my bigger things first, and then with the leftover bits is what we're going to use. So I know I'm saving this one out for my covers, and I think I need a color that's contrast. I thought I saw a brown in here. Maybe do I want to use the pink? No, because I'm already using pink something else. Oh, here's the brown. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Oh dear, all of these are like patterns. Ooh wee. Well, something maybe should have thought about before I went on live. Maybe I can use the top of that. Maybe I'll use the tops of this. We'll put these aside for now. We'll put these aside, and the tags. This is what we got to work with. So I'm going to start out with this pink sheet because they're going to just be on the inside. Nobody's going to see that. And the inside of my flaps are base layer. So inside here is 6 by 6 1/8. So this is not 6 1/8. Can I make 6 1/8 out of this? No. I'll have to use something else. Okay. So we're going to cut these down to 4 by 6. And I'm going to save these pieces because you just never know. You might have to do some fancy cutting later. So save all your pieces off to the side. Am I too close? Sound is fading in and out. Is the sound still fading? Sound still fading in and out? It could be because I was close to the mic when I was doing looking at the paper. I'm close to the phone. I'm a little close. What did you get, Janice? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. That better? All right. So these are cut at 4 by 6. That looks neat. Super cool. And I'm just gonna do the other flaps down here. And I'm just gonna mix and match. I know that I want some, I don't know, maybe I won't. That's what happens when you start doing stuff this crazy. Leave it how I had it, girl. Leave it how I had it. Okay. Thanks, girl. This is a pretty paper. So I hope whoever gets this enjoys and puts lots of pictures in here. So the matting is probably the most boring part of it, but if you get everything all cut out, then you're good to go, which I'm not doing because I didn't pre-plan my paper. So I know that I want this to be on the front because I want it, when it closes, I want this to show because I really like this paper and I was stuck on whether or not it should be the cover or not. So I definitely want it to show when I'm opening it. And then I think I'll use the bottom of this because I said I was going to use this top half for offset pieces, so I'll use the bottom. Save your pieces, child. All right, so I want this right there because I think it's just super cute. Audrey, I didn't know. I popped on. I'm like, oh, it's working. And Linda actually was asking about you. I was like, Cheryl and Audrey just got done talking to them. They should be on. So we got that. And then this is going this way. So I'm going to put this on front. These pieces are still 4x6, guys. So we're just still matting. Audrey was super late. It was like 38, I think. All right, isn't that paper so cute? I love it. I love it. All right, and then I'm going to open it up with this one because I think it's just such a cute little paper. And I like to start at this edge on this side. Yeah, it is so cute. It's gonna open up like that. And let's cut this one out, down by 4. Yeah. Or maybe I can do this. Oh, that's cuter. That is so cute. I love it. And then it opens up like that. I love it. All right, so we have that matted. And then we are just going to, these pockets, let's see, pockets are 6 1/8 by 1 7/8. So the cool thing about that is we have some morsels left that we could use for that, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to cut this down. This needs to be cut down just a smidge to 1 7/8. And then I'm going to use this morsel, and I want to use that and that. Did I have another one from the other one? Nope. Okay. All right, well, I guess I'll use both of these then. Cut this down to 1 7/8. So 6 1/8 by 1 7/8. This is the pocket layer with an offset. I do have a millisecond to kind of, because I can't tell, to kind of fix it. I was like, oh, the mountains are upside down. Are they not? Hot glue is not as forgiving. Make sure it's all lined up here. Be safe, Florida people. Yeah, for sure. Julia, what is ETA? Y'all did this in, y'all did all that in 30 minutes. You did. That's what Linda was like. You know, you have to go slow. I asked several times if anybody was crafting with me, and they were like, no, they're cooking, they're doing the other, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, boom, I can go and put the measurements down later. Oh, Cheryl's here. Did I see Cheryl or no? Oh, yes, I did. Hey, girl. Yeah, I was just telling Audrey, I was like, I just talked to them. I don't know. Who knows? YouTube was acting up. All right, so did we do front and back, inside? So we just have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 of, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why can't I add? Okay, we need to cut some more 4x6s in the bottom line. All right, let's start cutting. I want to make sure I'm getting the directional paper correct. So 1, 2, 4. Did I say 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need 2 more, so I'm going to pull out these 2 solid pieces. Cut them down to 4 by 6. And then I'm just going to mix them. So yeah, this is a good way to get your 6 by 6 paper pads down, especially for the holidays. And they don't even have to be like holiday theme. You know, use some of your old 12 by 12s and cut those down. Those little morsels you have left. Yes, Stephanie, this paper is so cute. I'm glad that it's single-sided. I honestly have time with double-sided paper. Because it's like, dang it, what side do I use? And then they never give enough. And yeah. So yeah, I'm glad it's single-sided. So then I'll just put in here. I know I'm off camera, but I'm just layering. We're skipping this piece. Remember, that's got to be a little bit bigger because we got to cover those flanges. So we're not doing that center piece. That's like 1/8 of an inch larger because we're not doing an offset. Okay, now before I lay this down, let's see which one I want. Here. It's got to be that one because we can't put 2 white pieces back to back like that. It will be conflicting. Okay. And then that one at the top is the last one. Right here. Last 4 by 6. All right, and so now these are 6 1/8 by 4 1/8. Just give me the paper. I know, right? 6 1/8 by 4 1/8. So how are we going to do that? What we can do is we could do 2 pieces and kind of mix it together. If you don't have, I'm trying not to use 12 by 12, and I'm trying to use just 8.5 by 11s and 12 by 12. I mean 8.5 by 11s and the 6 by 6 because we needed the 8.5 by 11 for our base. So I'm trying not to have to use too many extra things. So let's just use our scraps and get this base layer together, because we still have to. Did I? Oh gosh, I thought I used the paper that I was going to use for the what you call it. So we could. I mean, that's not even. It's still kind of covering up the flanges, so we could do that. Can't see them at all. I sure cannot. Why did I write down 6 1/8? Nope. I'm just gonna like leave a little mark right here so I can know where to cut, just to make sure. I wrote down 6 1/8 by. Okay, so this is 4 1/4. This is 4 1/4 by 6. Let's see. We just get it just right. Actually, 4 1/4 is too long, so we'll do 4 1/8. All right, there we go. 4 1/8 by 6. And it's covering the flanges. I'm just gonna do a little bit extra there. As long as you get it center, it covers up everything and it just looks like a regular old offset. Haha! All right, and let's do this one. And then I'm gonna use, no. Okay, so let me pull this back. How to pick a color. That's contrasting. Maybe I will do that one. Or these cotton ones, since there's cotton right there. Let me do that one. Which one did you say? Windy City Girl, which one did you say? This one? You said yes, do that. 1, 2, 3. You were talking about this one, weren't you? Oh, 2. All right. Windy City Girl says 2. That's the one we're going to do. 4 and an 1/8. All right. Janice says 1. Stephanie says 3. I already put glue on this one. This is it. Final answer. All right. I had paper that I could have done, so maybe I messed up like on the first paper pad to say that I only had morsels left, because I could have used this for the insides of the sheets. It's too late now. I wonder why. Oh, it doesn't matter. You know, Tamika, she just messes up anyway. All right, so this top piece, I'm going to grab this brown because I think it's too cute. I'm gonna put that there. And then this flat layer cut is let's see, where did I put it? Box bar, flat layer, top flat layer cut, 6 1/8 by 1 7/8. Obviously we can't do 6 1/8, but we're gonna do 1 7/8. Obviously that's not correct. Who wrote down these directions? Top flat layer cut. Edit that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave myself a little mark here to fix that one. I like the final answer, right? So this is going to be right here. I'll give you the final dimensions here. For the top, it's going to be this 1 1/2. 1 1/2 by 6. No, a little bit smaller. So 1 3/8. Yeah. 1 3/8 by 6 is this top cut. I'm gonna write that down. If you want an offset. Offset, 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 offset. All right. Where's the pin? 1 3/8 by 6. Okay. I think we have everything. Oh, I should cut another one for that. Well, let's see what it looks like first. Did I have that? Yeah. Isn't that cute? Does that not close just so cute? I mean, just looks so cute. So we need to cover the front. Oh, maybe that's why I had the extra paper. That's right. Front, back, and then this front and back. So I did have enough paper. I mean, I did do it right. All right, we're gonna cut this down by 4. And then I'm glad I didn't cut into that paper, because then it wouldn't have matched. Good call, Windy City. All right, this is for the front, this is for the back, and then we need a flap. So let's pull over a flap from out of here. So we can do that. We can do that. I kind of like that one. I don't want to use this blue because I'm going to use that on the cover. Maybe I'll use the pink. Pink is so boring to me, right? I can't really do that. I can't handle the pink right now. Okay. This one. We want to use these scraps up. Those of you who are not cooking and are crafting, I'm going to need your input. Or we can just go back to the brown that I love so much. Yeah. I'm going to go back with this one. 1, 2, 3/8. All right. 1 3/8. I don't know why this is like the hardest decision for me. Like I can get done with the project quickly. It's the paper that's the issue. All right. Cute. Question for anyone. I rarely use hot glue. If used, you have to worry about your project loosening up over time. I don't, Renee. Honestly, I use hot glue. They'll tell you. I use hot glue 90% of the time. The other 5 is wet and the other 5 is double-sided tape. It definitely doesn't loosen. It's so strict. It's so you're not listening, my friend. What did I do, Audrey? It's so strict you have to worry about ripping, like if it's manhandled. Audrey messed up. Oh yeah. She said no something, wrong paper. This is cute though. Which one did you say? I must have been looking down when you said something. But look how neat that is. The stripe would have been pretty. You guys are making me second guess. This stripe would have been cute. Audrey, you're saying pink? Y'all don't like this brown one. I can't believe you guys. Stripes, stripes, stripes. Nope, 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 nope. Fine. Tough crowd. 1, 2, 3. Stephanie, you like the way I have it? I do too. Majority is staying green. I don't know. Great team, right? Gang up on the hostess. I gotta rip this off. That glue is no joke. Stephanie, we lost. Stephanie, we lost the battle, but we're not gonna win the war. I can guarantee you that. Michelle, you see firsthand the bully situation that is happening, right? We are. Does this suit your fancy, guys? Bully the host, why don't you? Okay, it is time. This is done. I'll give you one last peek before we stick it away. Turned out really cute. Look how cute that is. Oh, we forgot our 4x4 mats. Since it's a team. Since it's a team, right? You said it's a team. All right, let's put the mats in here really quick. So, just cut this down to 4x4. And then we have 3 whole sheets of paper left. So actually, I'm not going to cut these. You never know what happens. I'm going to use the scraps. So we need 2, or we need 4 4x4s. So 1 sheet of paper made your 4 4x4s. And then we're going to just use these, and I'll just cut off the extra. That way we don't have to do all that extra cutting. So I'm gonna just mat this across. And then just layer it right on top. Alright, and then we'll do the second one, or another one. We'll do this one. And lay that right on top. Okay. Oh gosh, you guys hear my husband talking about Kyla, I'm home. I know he remembers I'm doing live. And then now you can hear Kyla running down the stairs. Do you guys hear any of that, or is it just me? Gonna head out. I'm old and it's almost 10 p.m. Brittany, you're not old. You can hang out. We're almost done. We just gotta make the box. Hey Nadia. I'll cut this extra off. And the box is super easy. I mean, everything was super easy, but. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do this last one. 3. Thank you, Brittany. Love you lots. Talking about it's almost 10 o'clock. I swear, when I was your age. All right. Now we're done. Now you guys can stamp on this too if you want, or put stamp like put photo here or something like that. So I'm going to put these 2 together because that's cute. And I'm going to put note because that's, oh, yeah. Put those 2 together. So cute. Yeah, you can stamp on there or put photo here and be done. Really cute. All right. All right, now let's put our box together. We heard you, babe. I said you must have forgot I was still doing the live. YouTube was messing up. They shut down like YouTube, and it didn't get started till like 36, 37, 8, somewhere around there. The whole YouTube everywhere shut down. Rob always comes in right when I'm winding down the line. All right, so for the box, let me go for Brittany Starts Fussing. 10.5 by 7.25. And I hate this, and I say that with a passion. I don't like that that doesn't measure 7.25. So I always have to bring out my scoreboard, mark this down to 7.25, and then come up. What's the shoe on the other foot? Now who's the bully? What? Y'all not gonna talk mess with the whole crew. Just talking mess. All right. Make sure I get this right on the line. All right, 7.25. And then we'll need a piece. Try to find some of your extra pieces in 6.5 by 1.5. I'm gonna keep the chat on so when I come back and watch this, I can see who's talking mess. All right, and then for the lid, we'll use your pieces, 4.5 by 3. See if you can find a piece that will work. throw them all away. And in this case, I don't. So I'm gonna have to cut another piece. I save these heavy duty scraps. I don't throw these away. So we need this 4.5 by 3. I'm gonna use the 3-inch side. First, save the bigger chunk. And 4.5. All right. Now we can score. I was wondering how long it's gonna take you to see the comments. Oh, singled out of text. Oh, okay. So Cheryl, Brittany, and Audrey are all in cahoots together. That's fine. Tiffany's not here to save me. It's just it's not a good situation. All right, 4.5 by 3. This is the lid on the 3-inch side. We're gonna score at 3/4 and 1.5. Whoa, that was almost a horrible mistake. And then for this flange, 6.5 by 1.5, we're gonna score down the middle at 3/4. And then the folio box cover on the 10.5-inch side, we're gonna score at 3/4, 5.25. I'll be okay. Grab popcorn, read. Oh yeah, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, it's just me and Stephanie during this chat that's holding us down. Yeah, Michelle just laughing. Grab your popcorn when we're reading back your comments. Oh, I definitely will. 5.25. Where are we at? 1/2 inch, 5.25, and 6. And then we're gonna flip it and score at 3/4. All right, home stretch. So we're gonna score, fold over all of our score marks, give them a nice crisp edge. I mean, I don't know when you don't give them a crisp edge, but I love a crisp edge, especially with this. You're gonna have to do this several times. All right, and then, thank you, Windy City. We're gonna cut out this corner here on the end, the corner in the middle, I need my little scissors. I need the scissors that I mysteriously came back into my craft stash after I was visiting. And then that was some shade. And then we're gonna fold over the other little flange piece in half and give that a score mark. And then while we're here, we might as well fold this over. Okay. So, let's see. This is gonna go like this, right? All right. So, what did I do? What did I do? Let's just go in here. Yeah, okay. So this flange is gonna go on top of here, this little piece here. So the first half, the first half of this mark here, this glue is hot. And then we're gonna line that up so that the 3/4 inch pieces are, and this is supposed to be 6.5. I gotta cut down some of this. I must didn't put it down to 6.5, but I know for sure it's 6.5. All right, fold it over, and then that's gonna meet like that. And that's because we don't have, or I'm trying not to use a 12 by 12. So it called for it to be like 11.25, or anyway, it called for it to be longer than what the paper was by a little bit. So, you just attach a flange to it, and then you put some glue on there and attach them together. And then that kind of extends, gives you a little bit of extension where you can only use your 8.5 by 11. I don't know about you, I don't buy much 12 by 12. Then this bottom piece just folds over like so. Bye, Julia. You gotta go have dinner with your husband. Oh yeah. We're almost done, so you can watch the playback. You won't have to endure the whole time. And the lid, with the longest piece being in the front, attaches like so. So we're just gonna add hot glue to the back, and then you want to kind of line this up score mark to score mark the best way you can. Give that a press, and then there's your box. And then we'll put the folio in here, and you can see how much extra room you got in there for your photos. See, you have lots of room in there now. No decoration, but you have lots of room for your photos. And then I'm going to put some magnets in here, so that, don't laugh at this is my magnet keeper. It does the job. I don't have to worry about these magnets going anywhere. As a matter of fact, it's a chore to get them out. Okay. All right, so these have adhesive on the back of them, but every time, it never fails. Every time I take that little plus and minus sign off, the adhesive comes off with it. So I use red line tape, and that sticks very well. So I'm just gonna cut a piece off, cut a piece in half, and oh dear, center it like so, and center the back like so. Make sure they, make sure that they'll match. I'll take my back off of one. Let's see, I want this right here. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other one. Hey man, Lay, sorry, we would love to see the folio. Okay, I will show it at the end. I just want to get through this part, Marge, because I'm running a little short on time, and some people are like falling asleep on me, like Brittany, who claims she has to go to bed for whatever reason. So I want to at least get this part done. And my husband's making faces at me. Cute ones, but he's making faces. All right, so that's going to close just like that. So what I'm going to do is take the back off. This is to ensure that they line up as accurately as possible. And then make sure you got everything where you want it to go before you stick this down, honey. There's no turning back. Remind me to ship my 3-year-old off to you, then you'll know why. Brittany, you act like I didn't have 4 children. 2 boys, 2 girls. All right. Got to make sure that they separate. These things don't want to come up. All right. So then now I take these off. Bring them on, Brittany. I have a way with children. Trust me. Me and Robert, we work together as a team. All the kids love us. You got to provide your own diapers. So, boom, that's done. All right. Well, Brittany, they grown now, except for Kyla. She's 14, but they were little. I had a back-to-back situation happening. All right, so now we just have to layer the paper. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, did I use the paper? gosh. So this is what I want, and then we can do some little decorations. Was this 4 in, let's see. I'm just gonna do 4.5. That's what I have down here. And I don't want it that close. I want a little bit of a border. So I'll take off 7/8, I mean a 1/8 of an inch. That's perfect. So 4 and that's 1, 2, 4 3/8. Just 4.5 minus 1 basically. That's for the front and the back. And then, oh, I forgot to cut out these tags. And then we have to do the top, which I'm going to do in the same. And what was that top that we said? I wrote it down. 1 3/8 by 6. And then we can decorate this cover. Oh my gosh, I didn't cut it down to 6. I didn't cut it down to 6, but that's okay. Whew. We barely made that. All right. 6. Cut that right there. Oh my gosh. He's here. Okay. Just give me a few minutes. I'll let you know, babe. Okay. Oh, I need the door open. Oh, he closed the door. The signal's gonna pass. The signal's gonna shut down. I gotta go open this door, guys. Because the signal's gonna stop in a second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so that's done. Now we can cover this inside. And I need to use wet glue because I really want them to, whoa, I really want it to adhere around that magnet. I don't want to use hot glue. Okay. That's great. Yes, this is pretty paper. And then I'm going to cover the back. This I could have used double-sided adhesive because it's not doing anything but hiding like this connecting piece, which is what I'm going to fix here in a second. I need to cut the sliver off. All right, so I'm going, do I have any more of that brown? Did I use all of the pieces? Dang it, I don't. Oh wait, some little slivers. I want to cut down. No, I can't. Maybe I'll use the pink. I got this paper from AliExpress, honestly. Maybe I won't do anything with that. You know what? The little acorn is going to be here in the shaker. I won't do that. I won't do that. All right. I got a little punch here. This little scallop punch. And I'm going to, how do I do this? I'm going to punch a scallop piece. I'm gonna do it on both sides, and then I'll just split it down the middle because I'm just using it to decorate the bottom, but I'm actually using it to cover up the fact that I don't have a long enough sheet of paper. And one more. All right. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, girl. Finally, YouTube came through. See, that's gonna go right there. That's stinking cute, right? I'm gonna punch another one because that other one looks kind of wonky. And then I'm cutting this down just to like a 1/2 inch. I think I did 3/4 inch. Whoops. I'm just going to cut this down myself and not worry about exact measurements for that. And then I'm just going to add some glue to the bottom. And then do the same thing for this one. Cut this off. Add some glue. All right, we don't have time to marvel. We gotta go. So I'm gonna add my shaker. And I'm adding hot glue to the back because remember the last thing we used was cardstock. So we can do that. If it was acetate was at the bottom, then no, we probably wouldn't be able to do that. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I have some seam binding that I'm going to put in a little bow like that. A little dot there. Cut off the extra. Oh gosh. Extra here. Goodness grief. It's gonna cut any fabric. And then I'm gonna make another quick little bow so it can be nice and full. And put that on top. A nice juicy bow. Boom. And then did I place it without the sequins? I have an acetate piece. Acetate piece is right here. And then that's gonna go there. I couldn't decide on whether I was gonna use this pink one or not, but I think the white kind of ties in. So I'm gonna put this little flower in the middle. And then I have some acorns. And I'm gonna put down here like that. And another flower. Yeah, the white flower is better. Yeah, I was gonna do the pink, but the pink on the pink on the pink, and I was like, just gonna do that like this. See how that looks? So cute. So I'm gonna add glue to the bottom of this acorn. Put that at that angle. Glue to the bottom of that one. And then I kind of gotta hold it because they want to come up. And then we'll put our sequin mix in here. I mean, this is a hot glue, so it's taking it a while. Put the pink flower at the bottom. Okay, Let's see how that looks. All right. It's so cute. Oh boy, I put too much. Okay. And then this I have to use the wet glue. As you know, acetate and hot glue does not work well together. Oh, that looked great. I probably should have put that on last. Oh, no, no, no. It goes this way. See, I told you guys it was directional. Yeah, okay. You wouldn't think that it is, but it is. You think that it's just a square, but one side's fatter than the other. Okay. Audrey says put the pink one at the bottom with the white one at the top, but we'll see. Oh, that's cute. Now that makes me want to put the pink one up there, to be honest. But before we do that, I am going to add this sequin trim. Not sequin trim, but hold on. I had to have a steady hand. I'm going to add this bling trim around the perimeter. And I'm actually just lining it up with the dots, the stitching marks. Kind of covers that up. Brittany, are you still hanging in there? She has dozed off. Woo. And boom. Cut off the extra. Oh, so cute. I think I'm gonna stick to the white, Audrey. Only because I have the pearl and the silver. And then we just have to put our Merry Christmas on here. Ah, so cute. I'm gonna use a wet glue. You guys, literally after this is done, I'm gonna have to shut down. So I'm gonna end my little closing marks here. Don't forget, I will have the information typed out at the bottom. So for the and so you can have that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna wipe this wet off and use glue right there and right there, because I'm not attaching it to the acetate. Yeah. So I'll have the measurements down below in the description box. And I do have one D-stash box left and one alternate kit left if you guys are interested in that. So Marge, if you're still here, let me show you what this looks like. Whew, try. Move this out the way. So here we go. It's so pretty. It says Merry Christmas at the top. Okay, and then magnet closure. And then here's the folio. Folds out. You can put a picture here on the front and the back if you want to. And then opens up like this for photos or mats. And then these both open up for inside. And then these fold down like so. And then there's photo mat here, and then we have these tags here that we can cut out too. Put that there, and then this one here pulls out, and then there's photo space on the back. So actually, yeah, we can cut these tags off and put them in there as well. Let's see, we'll just do a row for both of these. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I totally, truly appreciate everybody stopping by, showing love, even if it's just to pop in for a little bit. I appreciate it all. I have to say goodnight here a little quicker, but YouTube did that because we wasted, a good 36 minutes of time we could have enjoyed chit-chatting. But I'm enjoying these lives. I hope you guys are too. So I'll be doing another live next week. So I have another, I'm going to do the gnome project, and I'm going to try to do that live, that gnome shape tag. So that's what I want to attempt to do. We'll see. If not, I'll do something else. But I really am liking the lives. All right. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you guys. You can continue to chat after. I'm going to watch and catch up with everybody who was talking mess. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you to my moderators.